know a lot of you have heard this story before, so I'll try to be brief. But I was driving alone along a desolate stretch of Missouri Highway in the middle of a misty, cold night. I was running low on gas and I didn't want to be stranded. I pulled over at a truck stop. There was a truck stop and a Taco Bell, and that's all there was. And this Taco Bell, it almost looked like it had been abandoned or something, like it hadn't been updated for years. It still had the old brown color scheme and the old logo of just this bell. I wasn't even sure if it was open, but I drove through the drive-thru and sure enough it was. I made my standard order of a cheese quesadilla, and you couldn't imagine my surprise when I bit into this quesadilla and it was the old style recipe that probably hadn't been used for 20 years. The green chili recipe. I didn't even realize how much I missed it, but it is a better recipe. So I got my quesadilla and I got my gas and I continued on my journey. When I arrived home, I looked up on the map. Where was this strange Taco Bell in the middle of Missouri? And all that I found was just nothing. A big empty space on the map. The only thing that was there was an ancient Indian burial site. And that was exactly 1 year ago today. And that's why I decided to try to recreate the recipe using some all-natural ingredients I got from my local market. Alright, cooking and videoing is probably not the most easiest thing I've ever done, but I'll give it a shot. One thing is, I think you're supposed to use butter, but I don't have any. I just have peanut oil, so that will be my thing that I use. Here, no. Okay, you're just gonna want to mix that around a little bit. And, all right. Hold on a second. Don't really know if my pan is big enough for this. Can opener out for my. So the ingredients you need are tortillas, chilies, some other kinds of green sauces to add to the sliminess, cheese, Mexican Ford cheese. It's the perfect cheese. Peanut oil. I'm almost scared to do this next part because flipping it is this craziest part you can screw up. If I screw it up, I screw it up. It's not like I've never screwed anything up before. God knows that. I'm pretty melted in the middle there. haven't flipped it quite yet. It's pretty raw still on this side. You really smell that. I don't know what that is. Some good smoke out from the sides. Oh baby, that baby's getting melted up. I don't know if you're supposed to flip it again, but one thing I will say is I use way too much peanut oil. It's also getting really hot. Oh boy, here we go. Ah! Oh jeez. Oh man. Okay, most of the stuff stayed in the pan. Oh shit. It's on the... There's a bunch of cheese on the heating element. This is not what you want. Oh boy, I don't know what to do now. I don't want to set off my smoke alarm, so I'm going to switch over to the other heating element. Turn that one off. I'll just clean that one off later. Turn this one on. Open the old window. I don't have a fan or anything like that. Oh, this one's smoking like crazy too. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna open my door for a minute here. Some circulation going through here. Looking pretty good. And there you have it, a delightful ethnic Chicano treat you can have on a budget anytime. Until next time, good night.